of Wayne Memorial and the Wolves of Clarkston. But before I introduce the players and coaches, we will all please rise for the singing of our national anthem done by Chris Millerson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Chris.
Welcome everybody to tonight's game. I'm Scott Banks here with Brody Toomey here at the beginning of the game tonight between the Wolves of Clarkston and the Wayne Memorial High School Zeros. Brody, tell us a little bit about tonight's game.
Well, for Clarkston, they need to contain Epps, and they also need to play very efficient, can't have empty possessions too often. And for Wayne, they need to use their speed in transition. They're a fast team and sometimes very efficient.
Yeah, now we don't play Wayne Memorial very often. I don't think I've seen this school twice in 30 years here at Clarkston, so we really don't know what to expect too much. What can you tell us about their record and how things have been going for them this season?
Well, right now, this is actually the first meeting ever between Clarkston and Wayne Memorial. Right now, Wayne Memorial is 11-2. They're second in the KLAA South, right behind Westland John Glenn. They have the two losses are to Westland John Glenn and East English. They had a 15-point loss to East English and a 4-point overtime loss to John Glenn.
Yeah, it's really hard to say what the Wolves have in store for them tonight. It's just a team we just don't have a lot of information on. For Clarkston, what do you think the keys are to the game for Clarkston tonight?
Well, I think really for Clarkston, they just need to play their defense. They're outscoring their opponents by 225 points. They're limiting their opponents to about 50 points a game. And Wayne Memorial right now is about limiting their opponents to about 55 points a game.
Yeah, of course, last week we had a little bit of a scare in the third quarter and beginning of the fourth quarter. Clarkston kind of let a few threes get through. The game got a little close. Of course, they pulled it out in the end pretty good, but they seem to be off to, seem to be finishing the season strong.
Yeah, last week when Trey Davis started hitting those threes in the third quarter, they got within single digits. But then as the fourth quarter came along and then the threes weren't falling as often, they started to dig themselves a hole and Clarkston started to prevail.
So Clarkston starts the game tonight with their normal starting five. We got Foster Lawyer, C.J. Robinson, Nick Wells, Taylor Curry, and of course Dylan Alderson. Alderson had a great game last week. I think he had 22, if I remember correctly. Foster didn't get a lot of points, but certainly kept the game in control and moved the ball well for Clarkston. And Curry wins the tip.
quick three, book it. Alderson, get the scoring started early. And answer back by Rashad Williams. Starting lineup for Wayne Memorial, we got Rashad Williams, Terrence Williams, Travis Nikes, Napier Bryant, and number 0. Foster lost the handle. Back up top to Foster. Foster driving. And Curry cannot grasp the rebound. Terrence Williams in transition. And that's that quickness of Wayne Memorial I was talking about. Alden with another 3, a little off the mark. Taken by Terrence Williams. And there's Wayne Memorial again in transition. Travis Nix, his first points of the night. And a
kickball.
And Wayne Memorial coming out quick and early. And a jump ball. Possession arrow, Wayne Memorial. Rashad Williams bringing the ball up the court for the Zebras. And a step out of bounds. Foster looking for separation. And gathered by Wells. And a little strong off the glass by Lawyer. And Memorial in transition. Spins. Can't finish. Pulled down by Curry. And way too strong for Wells. And a clumsy turnover by Clarkston. And a travel called on Rashad Williams. Charge.
Dylan Alderson, that'll be his first. No bucket. 5:02 in the first. Clarkston's down 3-7.
Way off. Again.
A nice bucket from Nick Wells. Off the pass. Foster Lawyer.
Corner for Isaiah Lewis. And another turnover by Clarkston. And Coach Fife is not happy about that. It looks like Tristan Myson in the game for Taylor Curry. I don't think this is the way Clarkston really wanted to start out. It's really a sloppy game so far. And another step out of bounds by Wayne Memorial. Chase Wasilk in for Nick Wells. Olsen with the mid-range, book it.
Clarkston picking him up early at half court here.
Well, Clarkston had the looks they wanted early. They just didn't finish.
Yeah, they've had good shots. They just didn't fall.
Gathered
Nice
by
play
Lawyer.
by Foster. Heads up play.
Wasilk inbounds to Lawyer. And Lawyer bringing it up court. Olsen in the corner, driving with the reverse. Can't quite finish. In Memorial in transition, speeding. And a travel.
Memorial sends in number 22.
Lawyer bringing the ball up the court once more. And a hold.
Myron Burnett, his first team first.
Circus shot from Foster Lawyer down the lane misses. Wayne Memorial coming back the other way.
Rashad Williams, the three.
Rashid Williams.
Lawyer pulls up.
Pointer for Foster. His toes just down the line.
And a foul on Tristan Myson.
Tristan Myson, his first team second.
And a lane violation on the shooter, Keon Epps. Lawyer pulls up for three. A little strong. Cleaned up by Alderson. Corner three. Another one falls. Alderson, another three. Book it. Alderson has 10 points right now. Set back by Myson. Foster in transition and can't finish once again. Hey, looks like. And a jump ball. Rashad Williams trying to jam it down. Alderson with a step back, book it.
Alderson really looking for his shot tonight. He started a little bit early on, but he seems to be getting warmed up now.
Back up top for Nix.
Both teams picking up the defense about half court.
Way off on the three. Set back by Epps.
Into the first quarter, Clarkston 16, Wayne Memorial 16.
After a little bit of a rocky start for Clarkston, they seem to regather themselves and climb right back in.
It really seems like after they kind of got to that slow start, they've seemed to kind of hang around, and now they're back tied with the game. I can't believe they're too disappointed after how they played in the first quarter.
Back into Clarkston, 23, Taylor Curry.
So to start the second quarter, Clarkston starts back up with its original five: Taylor Curry, Foster Lawyer, Dylan Alderson, C.J. Robinson,
And position arrow for Wayne Memorial.
Taylor Curry with the steal.
And a foul on Memorial, looks like. Foul on Isaiah Lewis, his first. Lawyer at the line for two.
Lawyer at the line for two.
Good on the first. And collects the second. lost his footing.
Players all over batting for the ball. Clarkston ends up with it. It's a lot of hustle there. Started out with some great defense by C.J. Wells.
Foster inbounds it to Alderson. Nick Wells with the ball. Out back to CJ. Nick Wells open for mid-range, a little short. And collected by Memorial. Zebras bring it up court. Pulls up for a deep three. Book it. Rashad Williams with his third three of the night.
Back into Wayne Memorial, number 2. Leonard Burnett.
They really love that three-point shot.
Boy, it worked out for him there, but I'll tell you, I think most of the time you let him take that shot. It's a 24-foot three.
I think most college players can't even make it from that spot.
Yeah, I
Curry.
think on the whole, you let him take it through
Curry up and in. And another shot. But this one brims out. Wells with the rebound. Lawyer looking for separation. Spin move.
Foul on Wayne Memorial, number 1. By Rashad Williams, his first, team third.
Fouls on Rashad Williams.
12, Xavier Bryant.
It's just the third team foul against Wayne Memorial tonight.
Very clean game so far.
Yeah, really. Lawyer inbounds.
CJ. Book it.
Got 5 players tonight have already scored for Clarkston. That works out pretty well for them to spread it out.
Well, Alderson really started up the scoring off by scoring most of their points. But then, as they started to close down to Alderson a little bit, that left Lawyer and Curry and everyone else open.
Wayne Memorial will call a timeout.
Wayne Memorial calls timeout. 5:16 to go here in the second. Clarkston leads at 22-19.
And Nick Wayne Young calls a timeout.
Seems like the last couple trips down the floor for Wayne Memorial, they've kind of settled for some quick shots, a couple of quick threes. I'm surprised that their coach isn't looking to get the ball in a little tighter, looking for a little better shot.
Yeah, really a lot of one and done possessions.
Rashid Williams leading the scoring for Wayne Memorial so far with 9. For Clarkston, you've got Dylan Alderson with 12 already.
Rashad Williams inbounds it. Up and in for Travis Nix. Double team for Foster. Finds CJ. And Curry is fouled by, looks like, number 10, Keon Epps.
Good strong move to the basket by Curry there. Kept the ball nice and high, went right to the rim with it. Gets rewarded with a trip to the stripe. Looks good on the first.
Right now, I'm really shocked about how quiet Keon Epps has been for Wayne Memorial. Their big Eastern Michigan commit.
Yeah, you kind of figured he was the star for the team, and he really hasn't been a factor tonight.
Terrence Williams taking it himself. Tie ball game, 23-23.
So Wayne Memorial trying a little bit of a trap that should leave somebody open if Clarkston can move the ball.
And swatted away by Terrence Williams. CJ Robinson to inbound. Many people shoot on the way up, but he was able to shoot on the way down.
Oh, nice play from Nick Wells. Gets it off to Foster Lawyer. C.J. Robin to the basket. Gets the foul.
C.J. Robinson, two.
CJ's off on the first. Chase Wasil in for Nick Wells. And CJ collects the second. And here comes Travis Nix with the ball. Terrence Williams. Out to Epps. Looks like a foul on Chase Wasil. Correction, Taylor Curry. And Epps at the line for two. Good on the first.
Number 5 after the ball game, Clarkston, Kristen Bison.
Clarkston calls a timeout with 26-25 with 3.5 left in the game, or in the first half. Sorry. Very close, low-scoring game, but Clarkston's a little bit familiar with that, especially with the games against Romulus, Flint Carmen Ainsworth, World Lake Western, and Ann Arbor Skyline, all within points at halftime.
Yeah, these tight games, Clarkston has been kind of preparing for all season. They certainly scheduled a much tougher non-conference schedule this year than I've seen in years past. And I think that strategy is going to pay off for the Wolves in the long run, especially as we get deep into the playoffs.
Next foul, Clarkston will be in the 1-and-1. Foster Lawyer controlling the offense.
So Wayne Memorial in a bit of
Slams it home! Dylan Alderson!
Fantastic pass from Foster Lawyer. Gets the crowd off their seats.
And an answer by Epps. That certainly does give Clarkston a little bit of momentum. Meissen had it for a second and stripped away by Nix. And over and back by Wayne Memorial. Lawyer pulls up, book it.
Great defense by Foster Lawyer, takes it away. Alderson down the floor, out to C.J. Robinson, and scores it.
And an air ball. Put back by Napier Bryant. Alderson with a quick three, a little strong. And Epps once again. And Memorial with a quick 4-point run is now within 2. And Alderson is fouled. Both hit the line for 2 shots.
Wayne Memorial number 12, Napier Bryant, will be his second, team 7. Alderson at the line, 2. Williams at number 2, Kobe.
Alderson gets them both. Of course, one of the strengths of the Clarkston team all year has been free throw shooting. Oh, nice play there.
18 seconds. Clarkston's probably going to hold for the last foul of the game, or quarter, or half too. 7 seconds left. 3 seconds left. Alderson deep three, a little strong. And that's how the first half will end. Clarkston up 35 to 31.
All right, we'll take a break here at halftime. We'll see you back here in a few minutes. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're here for the second half. Clarkston leads it 35-31. No big surprises in the first half. Kind of went the way we thought it. We figured this was going to be a bit of a tough game.
The way it's been going, Clarkston's been able to get a little bit of separation, but Wayne Memorial's been able to come back very quickly and efficiently.
Yeah, I think the only surprise for me is that we really expected their stars, number 10 Epps, to really take over for Wayne Memorial. And although he's been a factor, he's got 6 points tonight. Oh yeah, but we really figured him to figure in a little stronger than that.
Yeah, a little more than 2 shots and a couple free throws. Clarkston starts the second half off with the ball.
Starters in again for Clarkston to start the second half.
And a snag by Epps.
Mr. Epps makes his presence known. Clarkston sticking with the man-to-man defense. Good defense by Nick Wells.
Terrence Williams with Foster on him. Drives to the hole, count it, and a foul. Napier Bryant at the line for one more. And the Zebras are back within 1. Warrior, top of the key, a little strong. Wayne Memorial in transition. Corner 3, open. Olsen, college 3, book it. Another 3 by Isaiah Lewis. Olsen with another college 3, a little strong. Gathered by Curry. Back up to Alderson. Warrior baseline, and he is fouled. Warrior will be shooting 2.
Coach Fife wants to talk it over with him a little bit over there on the sidelines while Foster shoots these free throws. I think there's a little confusion about who he's supposed to be blocking out who.
Warrior going the first. Same result on the second. Rashad Williams on the offense. Taken away
defense
by
there.
Wells. Foster driving. Count it.
Hoop and the harm. Foster goes back to the line for another one.
And Napier Bryant with a little bit of foul trouble with his 3rd foul, and still about 5.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Warrior completes the and one.
Trevez Nix checks in for Wayne Memorial.
Corner three. Count it and a foul.
Taylor Curry getting there on the foul.
And Stuart Newblatt is coming in for, looks like Curry, at the next stop.
Got a little trap down here. Number one, Rasheed Williams again with the foul. That'll be his third. So 2 players now with Wayne Memorial with 3 fouls.
Olsen with a quick three, book it! And
Clarkston puts a couple down, leads at 46-39, 4:52 to go here in the third.
Coach Young calls a timeout for the Zebras.
Nice little run there by Clarkston. Foster Lawyer comes down, makes a couple shots, gets fouled. Alderson comes down, finishes there with a 3, and all of a sudden we're up by 7.
Right now, the largest lead Clarkston's had today. Thanks to no small part by Dylan Alderson, knocking down a couple of 3s, and Alderson and Lawyer with a couple and 1s.
Foster Lawyer with 14 so far. Dylan Alderson with 22.
And Myron Burnett is in the game. Keon Epps. The Zebras can't really quite find that shot yet. Looking for an open man.
Good defense there with Stuart Newblatt, tipped that out of bounds.
And the crowd's loving it. And Terrence Williams. Terrence Williams taking himself, looks like he's driving to the hole, and looks like he was fouled by Stuart Newblatt, blocking foul.
Foul on number 43, Stuart Newblatt. His first, team third.
And Williams is off on the first. Williams at the line for one more. And able to get a lucky bounce for the second. CJ Robinson at the baseline. Hook it. Chase Wasilk getting ready to check in at the next break. And Myron Burnett with the ball up top. Isaiah Lewis. Epps. Pump fake. Drives. And looks like a foul. And after a short discussion, the refs determined that it is a shooting foul.
Was on number 43, Stuart Newland, will be his second, team fourth.
Epps is good on the first.
Second, the number 31, Chase Wilson.
Silk comes in, Wells takes a seat.
And the Eastern Michigan commit with a pair of free throws. CJ Robinson with the mid-range, book it.
CJ Robinson with 9 points already tonight.
Starting to heat up a little bit here. Another three. Rebound.
Nice block out by Stuart Newblatt there, keeping Epps away from the glass. Robinson to the hoop and scores it, gets the foul.
And it was a nice block out by Newblatt. A lot of times, defenders or rebounders look to see where the ball is. But what Newblatt did there is look where the defenders were. And the Zebras trying to push it up tempo. Terrence Williams. To Nix. To Epps. Epps driving. Count it. And Epps starting to heat up again. Out of bounds off Wayne Memorial. Foul on Myron Burnett, his second. Team 6. Clarkston will be in the 1-on-1 from here on.
Six free throws already tonight for Foster Lawyer. Boy, he really makes teams pay, doesn't he? Oh, a little miscue there. Wayne Memorial tosses one out of bounds.
And Coach Young is just shaking his head.
Throw it. 5-second call on Clarkston. A bit of a mistake there. Gives it right back to Wayne Memorial.
Isaiah Lewis to Nix to Terrence Williams. Isaiah Lewis in the corner for three. Book it.
Number 0, Isaiah Lewis for 3.
CJ for three. A little strong. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkston with a 7-point lead. Terrence Williams. And Keon Ups. 12 seconds. Isaiah Lewis off on the 3.
6 seconds on the clock.
Lawyer for half court. Oh, and it's short.
Into the third period, Clarkston 54, Wayne Memorial 47.
I was shocked Lawyer was able to get that good of a look with 3 seconds left.
Clarkston will be in the 1-and-1 the rest of the way. For Clarkston, only 14 fouls so far in the third period. Two players, Rashid Williams, Napier Bryant, both with 3 fouls for Wayne Memorial. Nobody in Clarkston with more than 2.
And leading scorer right now is Keon Epps for the Zebras with 13 points. Followed closely by Rashad Williams with 9. And leading scorer right now for Clarkston is Dylan Alderson with 24 points. And the Zebras will start out the fourth quarter with the ball. And Isaiah Lewis with the mid-range.
Number 2, number 0, Isaiah Lewis.
Taylor Kerr with the turnaround, a little strong. And Epps bringing it up himself. And can't lay it in. And off Clarkston. And Wayne Memorial within 5 once again. Quick 3, way off. Rebounded by Epps with a reverse. Gets it to fall.
Number 10, Keon Epps.
And a full timeout by Clarkston.
Clarkston calls a
Clarkston 30 seconds.
timeout. 7:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Ball back in for Clarkston will be number 31, Chase Wasilla.
Nick Wells.
Rashid Williams falls down the lane. Nick Wells makes the bunny, lands on top of him on the floor. Everybody's all right.
And a blocking foul on Clarkston.
Foul's going to be on Dylan Alderson.
21, Dylan Alderson.
That's his second.
His second, team fifth.
Kind of surprised of how quiet a night Taylor Curry's having right now. Only with 3 points and a couple fouls. And Foster not having a great night, but he still does have 16 points. And stolen led by Epps. Watch out. And a foul on Isaiah Lewis, his second. Team 7. Clarkston will be shooting 1-1.
Team 7. Lawyer with the 9.
Warrior good on the front end. Collects for them both.
Nine free throws tonight for Foster Lawyer. He's made them all.
Well, for the season, he's shooting about 99%.
Gets a good steal there. Gets Keon Epps to foul him. Puts Foster back at the line again for the 1-1. I don't think Wayne Memorial wants to challenge Foster Lawyer to a free throw contest here. Foster makes him pay, 60-55, 5:47 to go here in the fourth.
And right now, Warrior has 20. 11 from the free throw line. Clarkston up by 5, 5.5 to go. A little bit of mishandle by Epps. Driving.
Foul on number 21. Dylan Alderson will be.
Fouls on Alderson again. That'll be his third.
Team 6. Memorial sent back in number 5. Ben Nichols.
Epps strong on the second.
And a jump ball. Possession arrow Clarkston.
Lawyer ties up Epps down underneath the basket.
Alderson tried to go up with the slam, but I think he was stripped on the way up.
Number 2 takes back in. Lyman Burnett.
Olsen in the corner for 3, a little strong, and pulled down by Epps. 4.5 to go, Clarkston up by 5. And Epps swatted away, put back by Napier Bryant.
12, Napier Bryant.
And Clarkston slowing it down a little bit. And it's a 3-point game.
Foster Lawyer gets him up in the air but misses the shot.
And Wayne Memorial with a chance to tie. And a blocking foul on CJ Robinson.
That'll be the team's 7th foul. So Wayne Memorial being the 1-on-1 the rest of the way.
Team 7. Wayne Memorial calls a timeout. A full timeout. 3:50 to go.
We got a full timeout by Wayne Memorial.
Both teams are in the bonus. Any foul results in a free throw at the line. And really for either team, if you want to foul, you need to foul wisely.
Yeah, with this score this late in the game, you got to figure free throws are going to play a part in the finish here. Both teams now in the bonus.
Myron Burnett at the line for 2. A correction, a 1-on-1. Good on the front end. And good on both. Wayne Memorial back within 1.
Memorial pressuring the ball here.
Boy pulls up for 3. Book it!
Big challenge right in the face of the opposing player there by Foster Lawyer. Scores the 3.
Keon Epps will be going to the line for 2 more. And Dylan Alston in a little bit of foul trouble. With 3 minutes to go. Epps off on the first. Back in the game for the Zebras is Rashad Williams. And Epps for 1 more. And a lane violation on Napier Bryant.
Boy, for Wayne Memorial, they certainly can't afford mistakes like that. Foster pushing the ball up hard. Nice pass into Nick Wells. He misses the shot. Epps back up the floor the other way.
Epps has been hot in the second half, except for the free throw line. Two minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. 4-point game. Rashad Williams for 3! Off the front iron. And Olsen bringing the ball up the court, behind the back. Foster Loyer slowing it down. Olsen in the corner for 3.
Oh, nice tip out there. Wells and Chase Silk down in the corner, tipped it out. Foster controls up at half court. Just over 2 minutes here to go in the fourth. Clarkston up by 4.
Foster Loyer gets the ball.
Gets to the hoop.
And Terrence Williams with the spin cycle and in.
So Wayne Memorial comes right back, gets a bunny. 65-61. Clarkston's up by 4. 1:43 to go here in the fourth.
43 to go, fourth quarter.
Foster with 25, Alderson with 24.
Yeah, Foster's really taking the team on his shoulders just now.
Hitting some big and tough shots.
Yeah, that last 3, tough shot, critical part of the game,
And also the up and in.
and then takes that ball right to the hoop. You know, up by 4, you'd like to see Clarkston play tough defense, don't foul, or try not to foul.
John Crank into the game.
So Clarkston's got a really good ball handling squad in right now. Clarkston looks to run a little clock, get a good shot here. Foster Loyer fouled by Epps. That'll put him in the line for the 1-1.
And it looks like Wayne Memorial is getting some 3-point shooters in. Loyer good in the first. Flex them both. 67-61. Minute 20 left.
Wayne Memorial can't afford to be patient here.
Taken away by
Stolen
Wells.
away, Nick Wells, good defensive play. Foster Lawyer's up with it, up to CJ Wells. 1:02 to go. Oh, Foster smartly calls a quick timeout as he's trapped at half court.
6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Under a minute to play, a 6-point game. Both team in the bonus.
I'm always real impressed to watch Foster play because he looks like he's just so calm out there no matter how heated the game is.
Foster just playing with ice in his veins.
Yeah, he certainly made him pay from the free throw line tonight.
Concession stand here at the corner table. This is your last call. Will be turned into a long foul.
shout out to the Clarkston High School graduating class in 1983, my classmates here.
John Cranko to inbound. And a 5-second on Cranko.
Boy, big mistake there by Clarkston.
Rashad Williams driving. And tipped in by Epps. And a quick timeout by Wayne Memorial.
Wayne Memorial calls the timeout. Sitting back in number
Clarkston by 4, 46 seconds to go.
12, Mayfield Bryant.
4-point game, a little under a minute left.
Of course, Clarkston's going to want to get the ball in the hands of either Foster Lawyer or Dylan Alderson. Certainly Foster at the line is always a pretty safe bet.
Not sure if Memorial's going to try to foul, but they might try trapping and force a turnover.
Yeah, you got to figure Wayne Memorial's going to come out and be real aggressive here on defense. Wayne Memorial forced a foul there. Clarkston gets the ball into Foster Lawyer's hands. He'll go to the line for the 1-and-1. Actually, that's a 10th team foul. That means Foster's going to get 2 shots.
Lawyer with his 27th point.
14 points at the stripe for tonight for Foster Lawyer.
Actually, I believe that's 28.
Makes them both. 69-63, 30 seconds to go. Oh, foul on Nick Wells. Terrence Williams checks in for Wayne Memorial. And Rashid Williams makes the first. And the second. Clarkston up by 4, 25 seconds to go here. Wayne Memorial not calling timeout. Clarkston's going to inbounds. Fouls on number 5, Travis Nix. It's going to put Foster Lawyer at the line again.
Right now, Lawyer has 29 points.
Number 5, is second.
Foster makes them both, 71-65 Clarkston. Big rebound there by Alderson. Again, Foster Lawyer fouled. That should do it here for the Wolves. Up by 6, 7 seconds to go. Foster Lawyer at the line for 2.
Pretty impressive. Lawyer had 19 free throws and made them all.
And that's the game, 68-73 Clarkston.
Leading scorer tonight for the Wolves is Foster Lawyer with 33. Leading scorer for Wayne Memorial is Keon Epps with 19.
We'll see you guys next week for next week's live broadcast. For Scott Banks and Brody Toomey, have a good night.